Be Constructive are adept at using all sorts of insulants in all sizes. And just to illustrate that point, let me show you this. Here you have a piece of standard grey EPS, and this is your standard size for samples. Generally the sample is indicative, and we end up putting 90mm to 100mm of insulation on a solid wall, subject to U-value testing of course. However, let me show you this one. Here's one we did in Walthamstow last year. 350mm of grey EPS, mechanically and adhesively fixed to the wall of a home stroke gallery. You've probably seen this one on the internet and on Google Images and all over the place, because this is the famous mural of the artist and designer William Morris. In August of 2016, Be Constructive Limited were commissioned to carry out the insulation on the flank wall of this building. Originally there were two chimney breasts which rose the full height of the building, and the variation when we dropped plumb lines down the side of the building were out approximately 50mm. So it was a case of levelling the building on both fronts, first vertically, but then also where the chimney breast came down as well, where you had a 250mm difference. So running down the building, the guys installed a 350mm graphite EPS in between the two chimney breasts. Now this was mechanically and adhesively fixed. Obviously with something like that you're looking at a significant loading where you were putting a 350mm board on the wall, so you're talking about a bespoke fixing that has to be supplied and then pull tested. Across the board we found that pull test averaged out at 1.2 kilonewtons on the specified fixing, so we went with that. Obviously once the EPS was on the wall, we base coated, meshed, primed and then top coated in a 0.8mm grain white silicone finish. Now the reason for the white silicone finish was because the local artist, a guy called Atma from Wood Street Walls, was then going to come along and use a wide range of silicone paints supplied by our partners at EWI Store Limited, and he came along and he painted the mural of William Morris. This took a number of days, and you can go onto YouTube and see Wood Street Walls' own video on this, which there will also be a link to this on our website. But the end result was absolutely stunning, as you can see. Very, very happy. The client was over the moon, and the local William Morris gallery just close by were also very, very pleased with the end results. So hopefully that short presentation has given you all an idea of what Be Constructive Limited is all about. We're not just renderers, we're not just insulators, we're tradesmen, we're craftsmen. So in a perfect world, plenty more jobs like that. Something creative, something special, something a little bit different. If you're looking for works of art, come to Be Constructive Limited.